Okay, today's bag of shite is brought to you by Walt Lou Meat and Chicken. Okay, I don't know why they had to include that statement, but I guess they're very religious. Yeah, looking up this place, never heard of it before. It's a place in South Africa. They've got many stores all over Africa. So yeah, you just never know what you're going to find. Uh, yeah, this bag has travelled further afield than I ever have. Maybe I should take take a trip to South Africa, see what Walt Lou Meat and Chicken's like. But anyway, picked up this bag of shite today. Let's get into it. I should maybe disinfect some of these. God knows what's been in this bag. More than likely meat and chicken. So let's unbag all this stuff. I've got quite a lot of random stuff today. Got him. I got that. And of course I got a whole load of DVDs that I don't really need. But yeah, I got that for £7. I don't really need it, but I like odd things. And I have seen these on eBay. I think they go for about, she said something like they do half price in the shop. So she looked it up and it was, she said, Jesus, that's just unnecessary. She said they go from between £15 and £30, so she done it half price, £7. So I can't argue with that. Got this guy for £2, same shop, and don't know who this is made by. Is it Hasbro, Disney, 2014? Don't know what I'm going to use him for. Got a few ideas. Probably a sticker Johnny Combat head on there, or one of the other heads I've got. So let's get into the main bag of shite here. I'm just going to separate these out because I went to two different shops. Some I paid a bit more for than others. So let's start with this lot. I saw this first for £2. Director's cut of Betty Blue. I have got the video and I have got a Chinese or Japanese copy, which is very highly censored. You know, any bit of flesh or a nipple when it gets blurred out. This is a longer cut. I think it's maybe an hour longer. Doesn't go for a hell of a lot of money, but I've always wanted to see the longer cut, so I've never seen that. So that's good to have. I finally found season 2 of Curb Your Enthusiasm. I've probably seen this in shops before, but I couldn't remember what sets I have. I've got series 1, 2 copies of series 3, a copy of series 5, and a copy of series 6. So I need a copy of series 4 now, and I will be good up until series 6. But yeah, really funny stuff. Larry David, very awkward comedy. Don't know if he's still making stuff, but this is HBO, and yeah, HBO done The Sopranos, done this, but yeah, really happy to have that one. I think I've already got this. I think I paid a little bit too much for it, really. It just shows that the charity shops are looking on eBay for their prices and pricing accordingly. Another shop I went into later had a few highly priced DVDs, but they're not selling. Nobody's buying them. They've been in there for over a month and nobody's touched them. This one, I think I've already got a burnt copy of this. I found it in a wallet of other stuff. I can't remember if it was worth anything. I thought £3 for a proper copy, even though the other copy is probably okay. I've not even looked at it, but it says it's quite dark and original stylish debut and the ICA label. So it's a bit arty-farty. And yeah, my son is really into the manga stuff, so I picked these two up for him. Again, fair price for Akira. You can get this like on eBay for £3 or £4 delivered. It's not in the best shape, but the discs look good. And I'm not sure if I've seen this, to be honest, but I know people rate Akira big time. I have seen images from it. And I saw these saying sample disc. I thought, oh, might have a limited edition here. Apparently it is a collector's edition, but it's not worth anything. It's only worth, like I say, between £4 and £6. But yeah, I'm interested to see it. This packaging says 1987 Akira Committee and Packaging Design. So yeah, cool to see that. This one I think goes for a little bit more. Got it for £1.99, and it's got episodes 1 to 4, which they do sell separately, and the movie. So this complete set here, I think, can go from anywhere between £6 and £16. So I think I got a good deal with that. Yeah, willing to give it a look. So my kid's into the whole Jujutsu Kaisen thing. I don't know if this would be up his street or the Akira, but it's there. It's there if he wants to broaden his horizons. Got a few more sort of mainstream things and a few interesting ones sprinkled in between. Move those to the side. Got this one, not worth anything really. Story of Jesus, George Stevens production, 50p. Can't complain. Max von Sydow's in it, so yeah, should be good. Yeah, I've been watching Stuart George, and he's been going on about Barbara Windsor, but Barbara Streisand lately, and yeah, she did look very attractive back in this time. Not so much these days, but I know Rob's vintage video, if he's watching, he hates him. I think James Caan's a good actor, and he's been in some good things like Thief, The Godfather, and yeah, I don't know why Rob has got such a hatred of him. South Park with Barbara Streisand, quite funny, taking the piss out of her. I'm not sure if I've got this one, but again, I think that was £1. I think this one was 50p. Joe Kidd. It's got John Saxon in it. It's got Robert Duvall. Music by Lalo Schifrin. Clint Eastwood, cowboy films, classic. This one is called For Whom the Bell Tolls. Again, not worth much. I just thought it was interesting. Italian copy, I think it is. I don't think this one's worth much, but still might be an interesting watch. Starring Ingrid Bergman, Gary Cooper. Yeah, give that a go at some point. This one, very surprised to look up on eBay. Goes for some, people are asking for some silly money for this. I think it's an out of print one. Kathleen Turner. Don't know how desirable it is. I liked Kathleen Turner in the Jewel of the Nile films. What was the other one? Jewel of the Nile and Can't remember. Gone blank. But you know the two films I'm talking about. In this, she's a bit manly, a bit more manly, and a bit more gruff. But yeah, I watched the trailer for this earlier, and it just looks what you expect. It's very dated and very silly looking. I have seen it a long time ago. I'll pick this up. I have got this already, I think. But 50p for another copy. It's just their retro TV soundtracks, My Device, Knight Rider, and the like. Let's have a quick look at the sleeve. Somebody's made their own. Oh, is it 2 episodes? I think it's 2 episodes. Yeah, you got Evan and Trust Doesn't Rust. So yeah, that's cool. I thought it was a CD, but never mind. The last 2 here, we have got Manic Trasher. And I looked this one up. This is another surprise. I knew it would be worth something. It's not worth a hell of a lot of money, but this is a French copy, and like it's not the cost of the actual DVD, it's the cost of the postage. It's like £10 or £12 just to get this from France, and other copies from the UK are silly money. So lucky to get that. I'm very happy. Stars Larry Drake from Darkman. Looks like maybe Lance Henriksen, but I don't think it is. It's got somebody. Oh, it's got Judd Nelson, is it, from The Breakfast Club? Jurgen something from Das Boot. Somebody else from Sun. I don't know what that says. But yeah, looks interesting. If you've got Google, take a picture of that and translate what it's about. It looks like some serial killer type film. It's a great cover though. That's got to be the thumbnail. Come on, YouTube. If I leave it there long enough, it might auto pick the thumbnail. And the last one looks like a bit of a family drama. I recognise this guy from Taxi. Judd Hirsch, is it? And River Phoenix. Running on Empty. If you want to read what it's about, beautifully made, tender, topical and truthful film. And it's got her from the Goonies. What's her name? Martha Plimpton. Directed by Sidney Lumet. So yeah, it looks interesting. Blew up a napalm lab. Cool. So yeah, all these ones were 50p. So I got some good deals. This one, let's say with postage and stuff, we're talking silly money. That's just a free giveaway with the Daily Star. Please don't let that be the thumbnail. I'll have to change it. And this one, out of production one, Kathleen Turner. Have you seen it? I have a long time ago, and from the look of it, it looks crap. So that might be one I move on at some point. For Whom the Bell Tolls, Joe Kidd, Funny Lady. I'm not sure if I've seen this. I'm not sure if it's my cup of tea. I say she very attractive, but it's just too much bloody singing. And a bit of Jesus. I've just missed Easter. You know, I haven't watched any religious stuff in a while, so maybe I will watch that. And Jesus is Lord, as promoted by Watloo Meat and Chicken. And yeah, got some real interesting mixed bag here. Some cool anime, some rather disturbing, depressing shit, some light-hearted, awkward comedy, and again, some more cut your wrists, depressing shit, but I do like this film. She's beautiful in this film, and yeah, I'll quite happily sit watching an extra hour of that. Even though I watched the film quite recently, I say I haven't seen the extra director's cut, extra hour. So yeah, I'll just leave these here, and you tell me. I know I've been guilty of buying stuff just for the sake of it, and when it comes to getting round to watching some of this stuff, I can be a bit slack and a bit lazy, because you know you got Netflix. I started watching Andor the other night. It's quite boring. I fell asleep. What else do I want to watch? I've got a film with Adam Sandler that I picked up called The Cobbler. Yeah. So, anything here you like the look of or could recommend, so I can save some time? So yeah, thanks for watching. Take it easy, and I'll be back with more stuff soon. Praise be.